The 10th night. When the 10th night came, the waves shone like molten glass beneath the silver dawn. Scheherazade bowed before King Shahryar and said, "O King of Time," when the fisherman ended the tale of the husband and the parrot, the Jinni said, "You have taught me of jealousy's snare. Tell me now of love's trial." And the fisherman replied, "O Jinni, in a land of shining rivers and emerald plains, there once ruled a young king named Safir. His father had died when he was still a child, and his mother, wise and gentle, had raised him to rule with justice and mercy. Yet Safir's heart yearned for more than peace. He longed for the adventures spoken of by sailors who came from the southern seas. For beyond the kingdom's end lay a vast lagoon called the Lake of Stars, said to be cursed, and to hold within it a queen, both beautiful and terrible. When Safir came of age, he vowed to learn the truth of that lake. He gathered 12 men and journeyed south through jungles and storms, until at last he stood before waters blue as glass and still as death. By day, they shimmered like sapphires. By night, they burned with a faint inner light. The people of the nearby village warned him. Many have sailed across, but none have returned. For beneath the lake dwells a queen of the deep, half woman, half crocodile, who binds all who see her." But the king laughed. "If she is queen of these waters, I will greet her as one monarch greets another." He stepped into his boat and rowed alone toward the center of the lake. At once, the surface began to ripple, though no wind stirred. From the depths arose a figure, radiant and strange. Her body scaled like emeralds, her face the beauty of the moon, her hair flowing like black rivers. "Mortal king," she said, "few dare to seek my realm, yet you come unafraid." "I come to see truth," said Safir. "Are you a curse or a wonder?" She smiled. "I am both. Stay with me, and your kingdom shall know no famine or war." The king felt his heart tremble. Her eyes were dark mirrors, and he saw within them the reflection of endless seas and forgotten kings. "If your power is great," he said, "then show me mercy, not threat." She answered, "Then come beneath the water and judge me for yourself." Without fear, Safir took her hand. The lake opened, and they descended into a palace of crystal and coral. Fish glided like sparks of color through the halls. Music drifted as if from within the stones themselves. The queen led him to a throne beside her own and said, "Here you shall rule with me forever." Time beneath the water moved strangely. Days folded into dreams, nights into silence. For a year, Safir dwelled in her kingdom, and though his heart found peace, his soul began to fade, for he had forgotten the world above. One morning, he awoke to find the queen watching him with sorrow. "What troubles you, my king?" "The memory of sunlight," he whispered. "I would see it once more." Her voice was heavy as the sea. "If you leave, you will never find your way back. For those who breathe the waters of my realm cannot walk long upon the earth. Still, Safir rose. Better one moment of truth than 1,000 years of dream. The queen bowed her head and touched his brow. Then go, but take this with you. She placed in his hand a pearl bright as the moon. When its light fades, I will call you again. He awoke upon the shore of the lake, alone. The pearl gleamed faintly. He returned to his city, but none knew him. 100 years had passed while he was gone. The palace was overgrown, the towers broken. He found only the ruins of his throne, and upon it a carving, the king who vanished into the sea. As he stood there, the pearl in his palm dimmed. He felt the pull of the tide. He looked once more toward his kingdom and whispered, "Let no ruler forget that time and love obey no crown." Then he walked into the sea and vanished beneath the waves. The fisherman turned to the Jinni and said, "Thus, O spirit of flame, even kings cannot command the tides of love and fate. For every heart that loves the eternal must one day be claimed by it." The Jinni bowed low. "You have taught me, O fisherman, that passion without mercy is but another chain. You have freed me from pride, and I am bound by my word. Tomorrow, go to the Black Islands, where my treasure lies beneath the waves. There, you shall find the reward your heart deserves." Scheherazade's voice softened like water falling from a fountain. King Shahryar sat silent for a long while. "You speak now of love's bondage," he said, "and I feel its weight upon my own soul." She bowed gently. "Then may this tale remind your majesty that even the strong must yield before time." Scheherazade's eyes glimmered as she said, "Tomorrow, O king, you shall hear the tale of the fisherman and the Black Islands." And as dawn crept over the horizon, the palace seemed to float upon a sea of silver light. Thus ended the 10th night.